So we're going to start going through this worksheet that you had. So this first one here, it's in quadrant 1. Whoops, I'm going to undo that there. So let's see, quadrant 1, we have our triangle. Our sine opposite over hypotenuse is 1 over 3. Let's see if we can complete this. So x squared plus 1 squared equals 3 squared. So x squared, that would be 8. So we have the square root of 8 right here. And now we need to find this, the sine of 2 theta. Well, our formula here, 2 sine of theta, cosine of theta. So we have 2 times our sine is 1/3 times cosine, square root of 8 over 3. So we multiply across, so this would be 2 times the square root of 8 over 9. And some of you guys are going to see, well, this is 2 square root of 4 times the square root of 2 over 8. So we know that that's 2 times 2, so we have 4 square root of 2 over 8, which reduces down to the square root of 2 over 2. Oh, wait, except I can't multiply there. I did that totally wrong. We just have to leave it like that. This could be 2 square root of 4 times the square root of 2 over 9. So 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 square root of 2 over 9. And then the cosine of 2 theta. We could use cos squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. So our cosine squared, so we have the square root of 8 over 3 squared minus our sine squared, 1/3 squared. So this becomes 8/9 minus 1/9, which is 7/9. And our tangent, we could use our formula, or we could think of it as the sine of 2 theta over the cosine of 2 theta, because we have these. So we have 4 root 2 over 9 divided by 7/9, and we know we keep the numerator, multiply by the reciprocal. So we have 4 square root of 2 over 7. If we take a look at this next one here, cosine is negative 1/2. It's in quadrant 2, so cosine 1, 2, and it's negative. So now we have negative 1 squared plus y squared equals 2 squared. So y squared is 3, so this is the square root of 3. And then we can use those formulas again. 2 sine of theta, cosine of theta. So you end up with 2 root 3 over 2 times negative 1 over 2. So 2 times negative 1, so we have negative 2 root 3 over 4. So this reduces down to negative root 3 over 2. And our cosine one, that was the cosine squared of theta minus the sine squared of theta. So our cosine, negative 1/2 squared minus root 3 over 2 squared. So this would be 1/4 minus 3/4. So negative 2/4, which reduces down to negative 1/2. And again, tangent, sine of 2 theta over cosine of 2 theta. So we have our sine we found here, so negative root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1/2, and we end up with root 3. So the third one here, it's in quadrant 3, and our sine is negative 2 over 3. So we have negative 2 squared plus x squared equals 3 squared. Well, x squared equals 5, so this has to be the square root of 5, but I'm going to make it a negative because it's going backwards. So our sine again, 2 sine of theta times the cosine of theta. So 2 times our sine, negative 2 over 3, times our cosine, negative root 5 over 3. So this ends up negative, well, let's see, 2 negatives makes a positive. Oh, 2, this was 3. So we'd have 4 times the square root of 5 over 9. Our cosine, so we have cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta. So we have negative root 5 over 3 squared minus our sine, negative 2/3 squared. So we have 5/9 minus 4/9, which is 1/9. And then once again, we can do our double angle. So our sine of 2 theta over the cosine of 2 theta. So we have 4 root 5 over 9 divided by 1/9. Those are gone, so we end up with 4 times the square root of 5. And then this bottom one as well. Let's see, tangent is 0.75, so 3/4. Well, what quadrant is this? Here's pi, 3 pi over 2, so here. Opposite over adjacent, both negative. So negative 3 squared plus negative 4 squared equals our c squared. Well, some of you might recognize it's a 3, 4, 5. So the sine of 2 theta, 2 sine of theta, cosine of theta. So 2 times negative 3/5 times negative 4/5. Our denominator is 25. Let's see, positive 12, so we have 24/25. Cosine, so we have the cosine squared of theta minus the sine squared of theta. So our cosine, negative 4/5 squared plus negative 3/5 squared. So we have 16/25 minus 9/25. So we have 7/25. And then let's see, tangent, sine over cosine. So 24/25 over 7/25. And we end up with 24/7.